2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route.
Since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Smith, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Montez Sweat. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Haskins to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
From midfield now, Haskins. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I were tipped, it could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. So that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
I'm on. Hey, Echo.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Smooth. Look at me. Zipper. Go.
2nd and 6. Caught left side by Cobb. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw left side, taken in by Renfro. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They have a nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now back to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the deep...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Single, slot.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. James Washington, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go now. 60 oars. Hey, orbit. Hey. Five.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And first down.
Crunch time, defense. Mike 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they do finally get him at the 12. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively,